All right, here we go with another SHIT day. So happy it's Thursday. Welcome back, my fiends, to the show that'll get you out of your PC woke shell and hopefully get you to raise a little hell today. From Hollywood, it's the world famous Mojo Elliott here to rap about the stuff nobody really gives a rat's ass about. But since you're here and I'm here, we might as well have a good time, right? Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Thursday, September 26th.
Last Thursday in September 2024, so let's get into it. All right, if you're getting ready for the weekend, you might want to stock up on oysters, avocados, chocolate, and bananas. Do you know why? Come on, take a guess. Take a guess. It's the weekend. What do we like to do on the weekends? They increase your sex drive. That's it, man. Make a run on the grocery store. Stock up. Have a good weekend. All right, if this is your first time listening to the Rat's Ass Podcast, I promise I'll be gentle. But here's how we do it to it. You email your observations, comments, and questions to me, and I respond to them. No topic is off the table. I'll talk about anything. It is impossible to offend me, but you're welcome to go ahead and try. In fact, I encourage it. It just makes for a better podcast. Email them to ratsasspodcast@gmail.com. You'll also find the Rat's Ass Podcast on Alexa, Spotify, Apple, and most other podcast apps, plus on our Facebook page. New episodes drop every Tuesday and Thursday. And fingers crossed, I do not read your emails in advance. My producer, Fleabag, forwards your name, where you're from, and convert your email so I can respond to them rapid fire on the fly. All right, let's roll the dice here. We do this to find out how many emails we're going to read. We try to do it, maximum 12, minimum of 2. Today we are going to do 5. That's twice this week the dice came up at 5. All right, well, let's get into the cheese. Karen K. from Springville, Utah. Where do you get your twisted sense of humor? Is it really that twisted, Karen? I graduated from Make Me Come Loud at SFU, Sick Fuck University. So that's for starters. I am the youngest of 6 kids. I had 5 brothers and sisters who just bullied the hell out of me when I was growing up. And I come from a family of goofballs and stooges. Seriously, they're nuts. They're nuts. They're nuttier than me. I was only the lucky one who got paid to do it. But, plus I grew up next door to a college frat house. That had a lot to do with it. So a shout out to my TKE brothers, too. Kyle T. in Napier, New Zealand. All right, we'd like to get out of the USA here. Wanted to let you know you're getting quite the following here in Napier. In fact, the women where I work think you're an all-American bad boy. Are you? I guess that depends on what you think an all-American bad boy is. I mean, I go commando. Will that do it for them? Danny P. in Winona, Minnesota. Tuesday night, I brought home 2 chicks from a bar, and they won't leave. That's a problem, Danny? How do I get rid of them without hurting their feelings? Have you tried paying them? Susan N. from Zanesville, Ohio. You've told the guys how to pick up chicks in a bar. How do chicks pick up guys in a bar? Ooh, Susan, you're flipping it on me here. I don't know. Have you tried mooning them and doing a little booty shake? I'd say that'd turn you into the Pied Piper and they'd all follow you home. Give that a shot. Let me know how it works. Reese B. in Walla Walla, Bing Bang, Washington. I got a couple of dirty song titles for you. All right, cool. We did some of these on Tuesday, and I asked you to I showed you mine, and now show me yours. Thank you, Reese, for following up. B-52's Love Shack. Change it to Shit Shack. Or Shit Crack, she said. Shit Crack, baby shit crack. Okay, I dig it. That works. Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle. Change it to Welcome to My Bunghole. That's a Beavis and Butthead reference. Welcome to my bunghole. We got fun and games. Yeah, that works. That's worked. That's how you do it. Good job, Reese. All right, that's the cheese for today. And before I get into the extra cheese, remember to keep your emails coming with your observations, comments, and questions. And I'll give you my 2 cents that makes no sense on the next podcast. Send them to ratsasspodcast@gmail.com. All right, brace yourself. Here comes the extra cheese. Have you ever been single shamed? Apparently, this is a new thing that people who are coupled up, they like to make fun of people and chastise them for not having a partner. Well, if you're single and you're a victim of being single shamed, there's only one thing you can do. You wreak havoc and chaos in those couples' lives and you break them up. And then when they break up, oh, are you single now? So sorry to hear that. As you know, the rapper Sean P. Diddy Combs is up to his ass in allegations for being a sexual deviant. And now Suge Knight, rapper Suge Knight, who ran Death Row Records, he's currently doing some time too. He's speaking out about what's been happening at Diddy's House of Pain. Check this out.
Ain't no whistleblower. Facts is there. But right now, I don't care if it's T.I., I don't care if it's Rick Ross, I don't care if it's Jay, I don't care if it's Snoop, I don't care if it's Game, I don't care if it's Dre. Nobody's stepping up on the fact that you know what's going on. Alcohol, drugs, it compromises manhood. Because he was taught that. He got Usher as a kid. They never recorded no songs, but alcohol, drugs, sex.
Alcohol, drugs, compromising his manhood, and sex. I think we all pretty much knew that, so sounds like Suge has a keen eye for the obvious there. But this story is going to get juicier and juicier, and you wait until the A-listers in Hollywood start getting fingered. Okay, that might be a poor choice of words there, but, well, you know what I mean. I also told you on Tuesday that Diddy had a wall of 749 dildos. Well, it turns out he also had 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and his lawyer tried to walk it back by saying, hey, Diddy buys in bulk. Really? You're buying that one? You know what? You can pull my middle leg and it'll play Tipsy by Shaboozey, if you believe that one. And yeah, I just wanted to work the name Shaboozey in today. But I can't wait to get more into this story because it's just at the tip. They're just putting the tip in right now. It's gonna get juicier. Kansas City Chiefs fans are pissed at Taylor Swift for messing with Travis Kelce, causing him to have a slow start this season. In 3 games, Kelce has 8 catches for 69 yards and no touchdowns. In other words, he's sucking bad. You know, look, here's the deal. Kelce's scoring with Taylor Swift, and maybe that's all the scoring he wants to do right now. I mean, the guy's old from NFL standards. He's almost 36 years old. So, you know, father time is undefeated. But as a Raiders fan, I want Kelce weak in the knees all season. So, Taylor, go cowgirl on his ass 3-4 times a day, please. Lady Gaga has a new album coming out in February. It's called Harlequin. And she recently teased a new single that's going to be out soon, tied to the movie The Joker, The World's a Stage. I think that's due out October 4th. Looking forward to that one. The first one was awesome. Have you seen Lady Gaga, by the way, in the TV show American Horror Story? This goes back a few years, but she was awesome. I would say it's probably one of the top 2 seasons for American Horror Story. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. She is so damn good in this. It kind of made me a Lady Gaga fan, not for the music, but for her acting, because she's a little bit freakish. So freaky that it's really hard to say, I can't turn this off. I just want to stare at Lady Gaga, because it's like, she's really freaking good. But hey, who gives a rat's ass? Be sure to email what you want me to rap about on the next episode of the Rat's Ass Podcast to ratsasspodcast@gmail.com. And do follow us on the Rat's Ass Podcast Facebook page so you never miss an episode. We're going to do this again on Tuesday, October 1st. We like to call it Rocktober 1st. But have a good weekend. Have a wicked, wicked weekend, in fact. And that's the wrap.